Well, the big story this hour, after slamming Bengaluru convent school for making Bible mandatory for students, Karnataka Mantri has now sparked a fresh face-off. The Karnataka Education Minister, BC Nagesh, is now pushing for inclusion of Bhagavad Gita in the school curriculum. In his defense, the BJP Mantri said that while Gita speaks about values needed to lead life, Bible and Quran are religious texts which should not be imposed on students. The secular lobby was quick to attack the Saffron Party, asking why ban on Bible but not Gita.
The Archbishop, with due respect to him, should not speak like this. We have given every respect and everything because they have come from outside. The land was given. Our kings had given them not only space, every support to practice their religion. This is the nature of the land. When in that land, he cannot take the shelter for the mistake in the name of minority. Minority institutions are given some rights in the administration and in selection of teachers, etc., etc. Now, even in taking the some rules are there, but not regarding the subjects or curriculum. They doesn't have any right to impose religious education in the institution.
Deepak Bopana is live with us for more on this. Deepak, how can rules be different for different religions? This move or statement by the Education Minister is likely to spark off a controversy, because if the education rules in Karnataka say there can be no religious texts, then how can rules be different for Bhagavad Gita?
Well, this was a precise question that we asked him a couple of times already, Pratibha, and the reaction that comes in from the Education Minister is that Bhagavad Gita is not a religious book. It does not preach religion. It does not say pray to this particular God. This is what he told us, and of course we could probably play out that reaction of the Education Minister as well. And now to this, there's been an interesting comment that's come in from the Archbishop. Now he is, of course, in a statement that he released, and today, while of course I spoke to him as well, in an interview he did mention that while the government is mulling having the Bhagavad Gita as a part of moral science, he says that's a very good move, but he's questioning why just have the Gita? Why not have excerpts from all the religious texts of the Quran, of the Bible, of any other religious books that are available? Have a committee that is formed that will take out important aspects so that the children get a holistic and overall approach about value education from various religious books, if there is. So that's the argument that has come in from the Archbishop. As far as the Education Minister is concerned, we of course at times now put this fact out that weeks ago the Education Minister, when he spoke to us, had confirmed that there is a plan from the next academic year to introduce moral science as a subject which will have Bhagavad Gita as a part of it.
Right, Deepak, stay with us. Let's play out that Archbishop's reaction, the one you were talking about, because after the massive uproar, the convent has now decided to give up that undertaking that the parents were asked to sign.
Instead, I have a suggestion for the government. Make a textbook committee. In that book, you put Bhagavad Gita, you put some principles of Bible, from Quran, from Buddha, from Sikh, and so that the children get a beautiful knowledge at their age to what means to be a citizen of the world. That is more important. Secularism is more important. That we are all brothers and sisters. That is more important.
Okay. When it is not compulsory, just like if a student walks out on any class, I'm not going to say anything. Right? If it is compulsory, then I'm forcing it on somebody. When I explain to a parent, when I explain to a student, right, they say, yes, we understood. They have signed it and given first. They have read, both the parents have signed, they have given to us. Okay? Then, when they come and meet, we talk to them, we ask them, have you understood what you have signed? Are you happy about the culture? You know Clarence School. You know what we do here. Are you happy about it? They say, yes, we are happy. Right? And because we have also attended convent schools, or we want our children to come to a convent school. These are the statements they make. Today, till today, even after this has come out, not a single parent has written to me saying, yes, I was forced to do this, or I was forced to sign. Not a single parent.
All right, political reactions now coming in. Congress party questioning the BJP Mantri for his statement that Bhagavad Gita can be introduced in school because it's not a religious text. First reaction coming in from the Congress party. Listen in.
If they're going to teach the moral stories of the Bible, there is nothing wrong. Even if they're going to teach the moral stories of the Bhagavad Gita, of the Ramayana, there is nothing wrong. Whether it's a school run by a Hindu institution or by or it's a convent. The important thing is moral.
All right, the opposition now also questioning the selectivism of the Karnataka government, Deepak, echoing what the Archbishop said as well. Why not have texts from all religions included in the moral education for the children? All right, we'll go across to Deepak in just a short while from now, but this is the reaction that we had from the Education Minister in Karnataka, BC Nagesh, saying that the school did not have any right to impose religious teachings, and after the outrage, the Bengaluru school also took back the notification that it had given out to parents. But after that, when the Education Minister was asked about his previous comment on Bhagavad Gita, he said that there's nothing wrong with that because it's not a religious text. Deepak, we have a reaction from the Congress party as well, and it suggests the same that the Archbishop has been saying, that either have texts from all religions or don't at all, questioning this selectivism by the Karnataka government.
Yes, in the past as well, Pratibha, when we brought out the news that the Karnataka government in fact has plans to introduce the Bhagavad Gita as a part of the curriculum for students, at that point in time as well, the Congress leaders did say that, while they are okay with having the Bhagavad Gita, but having only the Bhagavad Gita, they did say that this is probably yet another attempt to cater to the majority vote bank that the BJP heavily relies on, and it has nothing to do with moral education. The BJP doesn't care for it. This was the reaction that came in from the Congress party, and now once again, this is the sort of response that's coming in, that if they want moral education for the students as priority, then probably having an inclusive one which has, excerpts from different religious texts is probably the way forward, instead of just selectively choosing one book connected to one particular religion.
Okay, all right. We have activist Roshan Rose on the phone line with us. How do you look at this response of the Karnataka government that there's nothing wrong with Bhagavad Gita being taught in schools because it's not a religious text? It does not say follow a particular god. All right, we'll take that reaction in just a short while from now, but the minister, BC Nagesh, the Karnataka minister there, sparking a new controversy as he said that there's nothing wrong with Bhagavad Gita being taught in school, but it's a completely different issue when it is Bible that is being taught in the Karnataka school. We'll track the developments on that story. Let's also very quickly